I know you guys want to see more Miitopia, and let's do some Miitopia. Oh, so this is not the right layout. There we go. We need those nyuks. It's pretty much our good luck charm at this point. We need the nyuks in order to survive. For without the nyuks, we will die. That almost rhymed, but it didn't. I may have to turn the game volume up just a tiny bit. Let's see if I can fix that. I don't know, how's that sound to you guys? Is that fine, or does it need to be upped a little bit? Oh, that's too loud. Maybe 20%? Yeah, that might be okay. Let me know if that's decent. And yeah, I was kinda sleeping like a log last night. Like, I woke up at 6 this morning. Well, I just changed it? Okay then, right. Just making sure because of the delay. So, what did we do last time? Last time we continued to search for the gems. And while we searched for the gems, we found a new class. Vampire class. And if you can not already tell, we assigned the new vampire class to Little Moo. In fact, I'll show you the... You can see the thumbnail there, but I'm going to show you the actual character. So there you go. His phrase is still the same, but we've basically spent a good portion of the last stream leveling up Little Moo. We're up to level 17. So we're nearly back at where we were previously. Like, what was it, about level 20? Like 23? Somewhere about that? Once we get him into the 20s, he should be fine. Most of the other characters have been doing the heavy lifting until then. So we now have all the gems to open the skyscraper door, but before we do that, let's check out the rest of this part, since we're here. There might be some good treasure. So DJ and I went to MCM Comic Con, which is a UK based comic convention that happens in different cities throughout the UK. We had the Glasgow one over the weekend there, so we kinda hung out and went to that. It's fun for a day. It's not something I go to for 2 days because there's not enough to do on 2 days. Just gonna adjust the mixer on my end there. It should be fine for you guys, it's just a little bit louder for me. Not that we would need it, but since Tev is already prepping up. Oh, that's right, we got new sprinkles as well. We got shield sprinkles. So I've got a feeling that's going to be very important late game. 361. Got hit that mad damage, yeah. What was the highest we got? I think it was like 600. Somewhere about that number. I think it was like 650. Get in. I don't know if Moo and DJ will know that phrase, but I don't think anyone in America knows what get in means. Again, this is the European version, so it'll have like British synonyms and stuff. Is that a new outfit? You look super snazzy. Yeah, not bad. Compliment went down well. Polka dot vampire. So yeah, we went to MCM Comic Con. It was fun for a day. Not a whole lot going on, like it was mostly just walking around like the stalls and stuff. What do you call it? The areas where you like buy shit, and maybe like some booths where they were doing like certain events. Like, it was all contained within one building, like in one big room. Like it wasn't like there was separate rooms for panels, but there wasn't that many like panels to go to, and we didn't bother going to any. Like inside the convention centre it was really, really hot. Like we could only walk around for like maybe like 20-30 minutes, and then we would have to go back outside and sit for a while just to sort of recuperate. Like it was that warm inside, so it's still fun for a walk around. I actually did buy a couple of things from the convention centre because I felt like it. Nothing special, just a couple of plushies, because plushies are cool. Like in terms of like just stuff, like plushies are like this kind of stuff. I might have pictures of them, so if I find them I'll show you. Oh, time for a conversation between Waddles and Bubbles. Oh, Bubbles bought my present. I saw this, and I thought of you. Gimme, gimme! I know that's supposed to be sateen, or satin, or something like that, I don't know, but I just look at it and I think Satan. Even though Satan is spelt with 2 A's and not an A and I, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. Bubbles bought my Satan cushion. How do you pronounce that? Sateen? Wowsy yowsy. He's amazed by this. There we go. I took a bunch of pictures, but I haven't imported them from my phone yet. Just the stuff that I bought, and that's it. Well. I wonder if that's the final one, like hero shell. It's quite expensive. It's probably, knowing this game, it's probably not the final weapon piece, but it is one of the higher ones. Witch gown. It's just a shame that Moo doesn't want anything, because I want to continue upgrading his vampire class stuff. Don't have any tickets. So yeah, like I said, there was some, I talked about this last week before the Comic-Con, but there was a couple of like guests that were of interest. Like there was the 4Kids voice actor for Ash Ketchum that was there to do like signing and stuff. But again, like I said last week, you have to pay a relative extortionate amount of money to get an autograph. In this case £15, which is, I don't know, about $25, somewhere in that ballpark. So yeah, a little bit much for essentially an autograph. So I didn't bother. Otherwise I would have taken one of my Pokemon games to get signed. Probably Heart Gold, because that's like one of my favourite games. Let's see if I can find something that Moo really likes. There was also most of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers people were there. Can't remember their names, but the thing was basically all of the original Power Rangers except for the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger. And White Ranger, I think. I can't remember who the White Ranger was. But everyone except for the Green and the Red were present, it seems. And again, you had to pay like money to get signatures, which kinda sucks. But it's kinda cool that they like came to Glasgow and all. Alright, it's full. Imagine that. Fish. Like a cat that doesn't like fish. Well, there you go, have it anyway. Next time I've got to give him fish, see if he likes it. A lot of people don't seem to like... What kind of fish is this? Penguin treat? Doesn't really say, but I'm guessing... Well, I'm not going to guess because I don't fucking know what kind of fish that is. See, even I don't fucking like it. Right, let's have a guessing game. Let's have a bet on this. How many people think that he's going to hate this, and how many people think he's going to like it? We'll find that out next time we get to the end. Because he's full right now, so we can't feed him. You think he's going to hate it, MSP? Betting 500 salty bucks on Moo liking it. Doesn't Twitch have like a betting system for like fake coins or something? Because that would be kind of fun to do sometime. I wouldn't know what to do with it, but maybe I could play a game that would work around that. Oh, nice, game tickets. Yeah, I was just saying how I had no game tickets there for the arcade. What's this? Oh, nice. I was thinking of buying that, so that's good. Fucking Mike the Maleficent over here. Oh yeah, salty bit, I've heard of that. Lots of treasure over here, nice. There we go. I guess it was worth the diversion just to get all that. Like money, 3 tickets, and a new piece of gear. Right, let's find out if he likes or hates this. Where is it? The penguin treat, there it is. Moment of truth. Oh, he likes it. Good call. Let's see, does he like steam snails? Nope. Yeah, DJ's a bit of a picky eater. I think he likes just pizza and that's it. Oh yeah, speaking of Bubbles actually, I didn't watch it because I didn't really feel like it, but the Powerpuff Girls quote-unquote movie, and I say that because it's meant to be like a feature-length episode, but it's... I just think of it as a long episode and not really a movie, because it's like just for TV. But yeah, the episode with like, what's her name? Bliss? The 4th Powerpuff Girl? Like that thing I've been talking about? That aired quite recently, so I watched a review for it. And yeah, it's pretty much exactly what I expected. It's just a one-off, and they sort of disappear by the end of the episode, so maybe they'll come back in the future, but it just kind of feels like a publicity stunt. Pretty much what I said, like before the episode aired. So I think I called that pretty well. Like, they literally pulled a Poochie in the sense that she has to go, what was it? It was something about the planet Saturn being out of alignment and she has to push it back into position. and she has to go away to do that, so she pretty much literally has to go back to her planet. So that's kind of funny, if you think about it. I think don't need to do that anymore. Not now. Gonna go for that treasure chest and then we'll go to Skyscraper. I don't think I need to do any other quests because I don't think there is any other quests. I mean, I did the side quest that gets you the vampire costume and I think that's about it. Nice. Let us dance. Also, I get the idea, like, I get that she's meant to be, like, older because, like, a lot of time has passed because she was, like, created several years before the other Powerpuff Girls. But it's just kind of... It's kind of bizarre just seeing a Powerpuff Girl who looks exactly the same as all the other girls in terms of the features and the proportions. Oh, what's this? Bite? God, that face looked kind of scary. But yes, the proportions look exactly the same on like the face and everything in the body. And then you have the legs, which are like fucking 3 times the size of the rest of her body, and it's kind of jarring. It's like fucking Sonic Boom legs. Oh, another new skill, Steel Grip. Well, that was a waste of time. Oh yeah, is that the clip for the video? I wonder if I can... hang on, I'm gonna see if I can get that to play within OBS. Might be a bit of a pain to do this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. This might be loud, I'm not entirely sure, because sometimes the audio levels are a bit finicky when you add shit. Just a second. Browser source. Actually cancel that. Let me fix this real quick, just ignore this, like I'm trying to... 1920 by 1080. So I'm just using like the internal OBS browser thing just to see if I can get this to display. It might not. I don't know if this is going to play internally. If not, I'll see if I can get it working on Firefox. No, the sound doesn't play. Never mind. Yeah, maybe OBS browser source isn't the best way to do that. I'll look into it in a minute. Got some Robo Juice. See, like I said, I kind of called that it was like kind of a ratings publicity stunt just because, oh, there's this new Powerpuff Girl, oh, but she's gone by the end of the episode. So I wouldn't... It's not really a case of them retconning it, it's just more like... go back to what happened before the start of the episode. In other words, just have her disappear. Assuming the show will last long enough, like this new series, they probably will bring her back. But it's not like I care. I don't think most people care. Also, those lizard men do a lot of damage. I know I made this joke before, but they're like, these guys are called the Lizard Man. So I just think of Soul Calibur because there's a character in that called Lizard Man. Versus Lizard Man. Dot 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 dot. Is there something on me? Yes. It was a thread on your shoulder. It was driving me mad. Thanks. Okay. I think I might have seen that interaction before. I'm not sure. I was kind of hoping she would say there's like a bug on your face, and it was like, oh fuck, get it off me. And then it just slaps him in the face. That would have been infinitely more entertaining than that interaction we just saw. Come to think of it, nobody has fallen sick yet. Like isn't that happening? Like, wasn't that like a regular occurrence? Because I haven't seen that happen for a while. Hey, listen to this. What? So I heard something about Mike lately. Whisper, whisper, gossip, gossip. Wow, is that true? It seems so. You'd never tell just by looking. Just goes to show I never would have guessed. Oh fuck. Yeah, he's gonna be upset with him now. Or not. I think I'm just going to leave that like that. I'm waiting for Moo to want to buy shit, only to fucking come back with a banana, because they've been doing that like 10 times. Yeah, does anybody remember the last time I was trying to get him to buy, what was it, like a bat boomerang? Or just like a bat sword or something, and he kept buying bananas instead? Like that was a pain in the arse. I think it's about time we upgrade your defense. I haven't used the Coracle that much, I should put him back into rotation for a bit. Let's keep the orange colours, why not? Let's try some of this robot food. What have we got? Robo juice. Is that it? So there's nothing else? Oh, here we go. Regular robo juice, so that one's the rare version. Improves defense. Right, so which character would be most likely to enjoy this? What do you guys think? Moo likes it. Well, he likes it enough to be neutral. You know what? Robot tank? Maybe? Okay, he likes it. I know that's kind of strange logic to go for, but with how picky people go, you just have to sort of take a guess. As random as it might be. Quite a few people like sandwiches. What about you? Yeah, let's have the cleric in for now. Right, so let's check this treasure chest real quick and then let's go to Skyscraper. There's got to be something good in here, surely. A hell dog. I hope that's not the only thing. Dynastic soup. Okay, so there's... I think these are like boss food drops. I remember hell dog from the hell dog thing. I can't remember what it's called. Cerberus. Chicken curry. Yeah, so these are like rare food drops that you normally get from boss fights. That's pretty much it. Oh shit, who's going sick? Well... At least it's not Moo. Oh wait, don't set off. I need to check if Moo wants anything from the shop. Nope. What about you? I know Tev is already ridiculously overpowered, but we don't know what's about to come up, so let's just have this for a little bit of insurance. The attack's going up by 9 points, so we might get some new highs from this one. Jontron bought a wedding bouquet. There you go. See, I hope people don't find it too annoying that I just like harp on Powerpuff Girls all the time. Like, I love the original show, I just can't stand... Like, obviously I'm not alone in this, I just can't stand what they've done with the new show. And seeing how they're going about it and what they're doing with stuff like Bliss, it just kind of feels like... It kind of feels like an ongoing train wreck that just keeps crashing with more trains piling up on top and you just can't look away. Like, you know it's just like a crash and burn situation, and regardless of what's happening, you know there's kind of no stopping it. At least for now. At least that's kind of how I look at it. Anyways. Now it's time to go to the skyscraper, finally. So how many sessions did it take me to get all of those gems? Like 3? We've got all of the skyscraper jewels. What does that mean? We should be able to get into the tower. And then, finish off the Dark Lord Timmy once and for all. This Darker Lord's... Didn't you say Timmy was your friend? Yeah. Are you really going to be able to fight your friend? Yes. I see. Well, the Dark Lord isn't really Timmy. I've got to do this. You sound very determined. That's right. Okay, I'll take you down. Good luck. So this is the week of the SNES Classic coming out, like Friday, I think. And I've still not had like a retailer cancellation email for that pre-order that I did like months ago. So that's good. That's good news. That's good to know that it hasn't been cancelled. Hopefully it doesn't like give me a cancellation like on Thursday, because then I'll be pissed off. Well, we got all 4 jewels. It looks like this is it. Just pop the jewels into the holes and... Yep, there we go. Right, gang, in we go. Right, we're now into the Darker Lord Temmie's domain, so we draw ever closer to our destiny. I've been told that this might take at least another stream before we get to the end game. So I'm not going to try push for beating it tonight. Haha! That voice, it's the Darker Lord Temmie. Well, well, it's been a while. How kind of you to pay me a visit. And since you've come all this way, it's only fair that we put you through your paces. Okay, I'll give you a hint in what's in store for you. I've summoned an old friend or two to this tower. I do hope you're looking forward to a joyful reunion. Boss rush? As always has to have the last laugh. Let's go. Sounds like a boss rush to me. Orachi. Of course that's not going to work on a new enemy the first time. It would have been funny if it did. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing the night that I get the SNES Classic. Because I want to play Star Fox 2, but you also have to play Star Fox 1 in order to unlock it. So I might actually play both games. I don't know if I'll have time to do both of them and then play Cuphead, because Cuphead is also on the same night. So I might actually do that the next day. I'm still thinking that one over. Like, for Star Fox 1, you only have to beat the first level to unlock Star Fox 2, but I figure, since I'm going to be playing Star Fox 2 anyway, I might as well play through the first game. I don't think I've ever beaten the first Star Fox game. Like, compared to Star Fox 64, it's fucking balls hard. Especially when you get to Venom, like, the game just does not cut you a break. Like, it's a good game, but it's really, really difficult by my recollection. Are you tired? Just a bit. I thought vampires never needed to sleep. What the fuck? Some vampire you turned out to be. I like how he's just like floating when you do the walking thing, and then when you run he's just like he's just doing his regular running animation. Like, can't float fast enough. Let us dance. Nice. Oh god, remember that fucking boss fight we had the last time with the 3 demons? I don't think the first Star Fox has aged well. Yeah, I mean it came out on the SNES, it was like a 15 frames per second 3D tech demo, but it was still kind of it was fun for the time. But it is a challenge. It would have been nice if like Nintendo just like remade the original Star Fox, but not like completely remake it. More like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Oh, a new skill, double royal wave. Oh, nice. How many people here have played WarioWare Smooth Moves and seen the 9-volt minigame boss? The one with the Star Fox in it? Oh shit. Blindfold. For a second there I thought the weapon was big, but then I realised that wasn't the weapon enlargement. But yeah, if they could remake Star Fox like that, like basically try to emulate the original look, but have it run with modern technology, So it's like 60 frames per second and it's not laggy or anything, and you get a better game feel for it. Like, that would be pretty cool. You got any Mario amiibo? I still don't fucking know why I made that a thing. Just because of that one person that kept asking if I had a Mario amiibo. It was such a bizarre thing for somebody to come in the chat and just keep asking that. It was like, how could I not make that a running joke? Getting a lot of friendships up here. Right, interaction between Mike and Tev. What's going on here? Tra-la-la! Do-do-diddly-doo! Having a swell time. The first thing I said to you when I gave you the Samus amiibo was, Mel, do you have a Samus amiibo? Did you ask that? I can't remember actually. I guess you did. Yeah, for people who don't know, when I was trying to get the Samus and Metroid amiibos that came out with Samus Returns, or Return of Samus, I can't remember which one it is, it's one of those two, he bought me the Metroid amiibo. Was it? No, it wasn't the Metroid, sorry, it was the Samus one. Game was the one that got Metroid for me. So yeah, I asked him to look for that for me because I knew it was going to be expensive, like if I couldn't get it day one. And thankfully, he got it for me day one. Because I checked Amazon today, actually it's like £28. And the recommended retail price is... Well, normally it's $12.99 for an amiibo, but the other shops were selling them for £15 day one. Which, compared to 28, is a drop in the bucket. Oh. Please, don't buy a banana, please. Good. That's actually pretty cool looking. It looks like a fucking... Looks like the bat boomerang thingy. Oh god, there's another one. Hero Claws. I'm starting to think that might be one of the last, if not the last. I'm gonna burn a hole in my fucking pocket and buy that, because what the fuck, let's go for it. $141 damage, that's going to do a lot. It's going to do some serious damage to whoever's on the receiving end of that with hyper sprinkles. Puzzle vestments, it's like the fucking Riddler. Speaking of Batman. Nope. Don't want the ragged cat suit, no thanks. Who did I give the hell dog to originally? Didn't I feed someone? Oh, it might have been... Who's sick right now? Or is no one sick? Pretty sure I had a hell dog before and I gave it to someone, but apparently not. Unless it was like a rare variant, because this one's just a regular hell dog. Right, let's continue then. If Moo keeps getting the HP bananas, I'm gonna have to keep making the Jaeger clan from Breath of the Wild jokes. Yeah, those guys really like the bananas. I do plan to stream Breath of the Wild at some point later this year, like when the DLC is coming out, but there's still no date on that, oddly enough. So I can't really say when I'm going to do it. Probably sometime in November, because I think that's when the amiibo are coming out for the champions. It was weird because it was a 45-minute direct, and given how close we are to the end of the year, and given that we already know that the DLC is coming out this year, we automatically assumed, okay, they're going to reveal the release date for DLC Pack 2 for Breath of the Wild. And when they got to the Breath of the Wild news, they were like, we're releasing the amiibo on this day in November, and then that was it. They moved on to the next piece of news, and I was like, wait, what? Alright, so you've got dates for the champion amiibos, but not for the DLC that's supposed to coincide with them. Okay. I imagine it's probably going to come out on the same day. I think they're just like finalising the details and shit. Or just making sure that the game is like, the DLC is going to be ready for it. If not November, then probably December. Like early December. I still think it's coming out this year. They just don't have a solid date for it just yet. But if the amiibo are pretty much ready for mass production, then I figure that makes sense that they'll come out in November. Am I going to do that from the beginning? No. I'm going to continue the save file from before. I'm not going to replay the entire game like I streamed it earlier this year. The plan is, like say it comes out mid-November, the plan is to stream it a little bit before DLC Pack 2, so I can start playing through DLC Pack 1's contents. So I'll check out like the hard modes. I won't properly play the hard mode, but I'll have a look at it and then I'll check the master mode, the master trial mode. Which I've heard is really good but also really difficult, but quite enjoyable. And then I guess I'll get the, what was it, the new costume pieces that come out as well. And then by the time I'm done with all of that, DLC Pack 2 should be pretty much ready to come out. Because I haven't bought the Season Pass because I was waiting for the content to come first. But the content, like, half of the content's here, but the main beef of the content is in DLC Pack 2, which is going to be soon. So when we get a date for that, I think I'll buy the Season Pass. Am I going to upload Breath of the Wild someday? Technically all the episodes are up, they're just not like officially up, if that makes sense. I've got a playlist for them. I would have to find all the episodes and re-render them with the intros and outros and stuff. The added CJ from GTA San Andreas. Oh, you mean in like the... Would he call it? The fucking... the Wii U emulator? CMU or something? Like with the like modding Breath of the Wild and shit. Yeah, I heard about that. What's the status of that multiplayer mod, by the way? Like the 2-player mod where you can play with another person? Because I was kind of interested in that. Am I going to do the DLC pack before the amiibos come out? I'm not sure. I'm going to play it by ear and see what happens. Nice. I blocked the fatal blow and he managed to heal me up completely, so that was good. I like when you don't deliver the finishing blow to the enemy and then they just run away. There you go. Iceberg salad. This game is full of puns. Oh, here we go again. Hi, Zachary. Fuck. I had a feeling that was going to be wrong. Right is not the right answer. But it is the right answer. Right is the answer, but it's not necessarily the right answer. I'm trying to sound deeper than I really am, like, just ignore me. Oh, so that's what blindfold does, it stops that effect thing from happening? Right, I get it. I wasn't paying attention the last time, so I wasn't sure what that was. Wild shot. Haven't done this in a while. Panacea. Nice. Basically a massive heal for everyone. I'm just gonna let the other guys finish him off. Oh. Okay, maybe not. I forgot they do that. Oh yeah, after like a month and a bit, I think like maybe 5 weeks since the premiere, they finally aired the new DuckTales episodes, episodes 2 and 3. Oh, another fight, I thought the end was coming up. So yeah, like just to prevent confusion, you would think episodes 3 and 4, because the premiere was like 2 episodes, but it was treated as like a two-parter, 2 one whole episodes, because it was like 2 smaller things put together. So technically the premiere was 1 episode, even though it was like 2 airing episodes, and then this week it was episodes 2 and 3. Just so you don't think as an episode 2 like the second part to the first episode. So yeah, my thoughts on, like, I'm not going to go too much into it, but my thoughts on episodes 2 and 3, really, really good. Like, I've already talked about how much I loved the premiere like last month, and it seems like the quality hasn't suddenly nosedived after that, so that's good to know. It had me laughing quite a bit, like it's got some really good jokes in there and the characters are pretty funny. Webby is by far the best character, which is amazing considering that she was like the worst character in the original cartoon. Going from this cutesy, schmaltzy, like token girl character to appeal to the younger girl audience to being a badass in the new version. So obviously the writers of DuckTales 2017 know what they're doing. Let's just hope they don't bring Bubber back, because I don't think we need that. Nobody wants to see Bubba come back. We're almost at Nin, so I'm just going to use these sprinkles up. There we go. Oh yeah, I completely forget that if you eat MP sweets you get like a different effect. Because we rarely seem to eat those things, like I mostly use HP and MP sprinkles. Moo watches me while I sleep. Hang on a second. Just trying to do a thing. You know, I'm bad at organising things when I can't find the thing that I'm trying to activate in order to do a thing here. So hang on a sec. I don't remember where that thing is. I'm trying to look for a specific source, and I can't seem to locate it. Oh wait, there is. Oh, he's watching. Hi MeleeKirby, welcome to the stream. Ooh, another weapon? Go for it. Nice. Now he's starting to buy shit. Let's have a quick look at the arcade then, see what we've got in here. A shining dagger, 25%. I'm gonna go for one try. That's not going to go all the way around. Oh, look what we landed on, of course. Hi James, welcome to the stream, how are you doing? Right, well I'm done trying that for now. I'm gonna wait till I get some more game tickets. I kinda want to not use all of these 3 tickets right now. So I want to get like maybe another 3 and then I can like dole the 6 out over the rest of the game. Right, do you like the Hill Dog? Nope. Fuck. Do you like chicken curry? Okay, at least likes that. Hammer tarte. Tartare? Who would have thought you'd get this much meat for my ghost? I don't know, you tell me. Okay, he really likes that. Then he'll have another. So yeah, the 2 episodes, I'll briefly go over each one and what I thought of each one, but overall both episodes were pretty good, like of the new DuckTales, for people who haven't seen it. I would highly recommend you check it. Like, if you haven't watched the new DuckTales, or if you haven't seen the new episodes since the premiere last month, I would highly recommend you find your way to watching them. Like, I don't know if Disney XD has like an online streaming service of sorts. They probably do. So if they do, then I guess watch them on that. Twinkle. Oh, there's something on the ground. Yeah, the first 2 episodes are on YouTube, by the way. I don't know if they uploaded the next 2 that aired over the weekends. They probably didn't. I wonder if we're going to see Magica Dispel soon. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up soon. Like, she's like a classic villain. Oh look, it's enemy. Do I know this person? Is anything the matter? Yep, that's enemy. And there's the Dark Lord enemy shell. Looking forward to Darkwing Duck appearing on it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. But that's been confirmed. I don't know when it's going to happen, but probably sometime during the first season. Ah, fuck, we're going to fight him again. Enemy, the Phantom of Evil. It's a shame I didn't get my A-team for this one, but I think we'll be fine. Nice. So yeah, basically the 2 episodes that aired over the weekend, like, for people who haven't watched the premiere, it kind of ended on a very interesting cliffhanger that kind of like teased you into like one of the major plot points for the later part of the season. The episode that follows is basically a filler episode, but it's a good filler episode. Basically a bit more character development for Webby. Which is good because she's like the best character so far, like I've said. So the second episode was basically about Webby and her hanging out with Huey, Dewey and Louie. In that episode we also get to see the Beagle Boys, which are pretty good. I like the Beagle Boys in this version. Especially Ma Beagle, like the leader. Like that's like a classic villain from the original series, like the classic villain group. And then the third episode, that's where you start to see like a little bit more of the details that were like sort of cliffhanged in the first premiere episode. And we also get to see one of the other classic recurring characters, Gyro Gearloose, who's the inventor. But what's kind of interesting is that this Gyro Gearloose is a little bit different. Like, he's still like a very eccentric inventor, but he's got this kind of air of arrogance about him. Like, so you think he's like this brilliant inventor, and the thing that he invents in that episode goes berserk. And he's not evil, but I think he is going to end up becoming a villain. Like, that's just my prediction based on how he acted and behaved in that episode. Like, he wasn't really coming across as a nice person in general, even though he was working under the employment of Scrooge McDuck as the local inventor person, but that's just how I feel about it, and I kind of like that idea if that's how they end up going. Doesn't Gyro become Gizmo Duck? That's the other interesting thing. It wasn't him that was Gizmo Duck, but he does say Blatherskite, which is something that Fenton would say. Like, Fenton was the duck character who became Gizmo Duck. So I'm wondering if they're mixing that up to make him Gizmo Duck, who knows. That's going to be an interesting change of pace. Right, let's continue. See, I kind of like it when reboots kind of mix things up to sort of, I don't know, subvert expectations of people who watched the original cartoon. Like the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles does that a lot, and they usually do quite a good job of that. Like, it's okay to mix things up and not stay too close to the source material, as long as it's not completely damning to the overall, like, feel of the show. I'm gonna do a skill, actually. So yeah, I kinda like this version of Gyro. Fuck. A little bit of insurance since he's the hero of the group. We need to make sure he doesn't die. So yeah, overall, those two episodes were pretty good, and I'm looking forward to next week's episodes. I always make it too much of a habit to check the sprinkles between every shot. Although this time I need to actually time out, so that can put him there. There we go. I'm so used to taking so much damage almost every single turn that I need to, like, briefly pause the game so I can bring up sprinkles. And sometimes that's totally unnecessary because I don't get hit at all, or I don't take that much damage. So if you're wondering why I'm randomly bringing up the sprinkle screen, that's why. It's just kind of become a habit now. Especially when you're fighting a boss. Oh fuck, he broke the shield. So the shield's basically a one free hit. I wasn't sure if it was like a free hit or if it was like its own HP sponge sort of thing, but I guess it's just a one hit thing. Okay, let's continue. Let's make D pissed off. Like, even more pissed off than usual. Why would you do that? Oh, right, didn't go into a rage fit. Usually they do. If you're already, like, on bad terms with them, but not that time. Fuck. Did I put him in the safe spot? Yep, okay, just making sure. This won't break the shield, will it? I don't think it does. I think it's just when they attack, the shield gets... Yeah. Okay, we're good. Pincer. Yeah, I think we're good. We don't need to worry too much about this fight. Ah, I say that and I'm almost fucking... At least Moo is almost dead, but that's fine. That's why I keep frequently bringing up the sprinkle screen, in case shit like that happens. I keep fucking using him. Energetic. There we go. He eventually got pissed off. Thank you. We rescued enemy. I don't think enemy has a name. I think it's just enemy salesman. Nightmare Enterprises salesman? I don't know. The ultimate delicacy. Didn't we already pick that one up? Only took like fucking 10 shots, but we finally made him pissed off. So yeah, this is enemy. He looks a little bit short, doesn't he? Funnily enough, actually, the ex-Dark Horde enemy, I have to show you something before we continue. Let me see if I can grab a picture of this real quick. So, hang on real fast. Stream might go a little bit slow because I'm trying to download an image, like you know how that works. Now let's save this. No, don't overwrite that one. Right, so just for context, and so you people know what, just so you guys know what's going on. So I decided to make the Dark Horde NME because I'm a big fan of Kirby, and NME is, well, he's not the main villain, but he's like basically a figurehead of the main villain of the Kirby anime. Right back at ya. So throughout the series, he's basically the salesman who delivers monsters to King DDD, and he communicates to him via monitor. And this is what he looks like over on the monitor. Oh, hang on. Trying to resize this. So he's basically this guy here, and you're probably thinking, well, he's got a pretty tall stature based on his body there in that picture, even though you don't see the whole thing. He looks like a pretty tall guy, like he's got a pretty good, like he's got straight shoulders, it looks like he's a pretty, like you generally get the feeling that he's a tall guy. However, look at him in this game, like after you beat him as the Dark Horde and you actually bring him back to his body, he's just a little tiny guy, he's a little short person. And in the finale of the Kirby anime, this is kind of spoilers by the way, but I think people who have watched that show to the end already know this, but in the finale we finally get to see what he looks like behind the monitor when we get to see him in person. And this is a bit of a small picture, but this is his actual size. Like, he's just a fucking... He's got the upper body of a tall gentleman, but he's really just a midget. With fucking weird Kirby feet looking thing. So that's basically what he looks like in person. So yeah, when I saw this, I just thought to myself, yeah, that kind of reflects the anime pretty well. Oh, that was terrible. I don't suppose you remember me, do you? Yes. The Dark Lord? Exactly, except I'm just a regular human now. After you defeated the Dark Lord, I was released. I mean, look at him, he's shorter than me. Like, if you take that hat away, he's not that... like, he's shorter. From the Dark Curse, I mean. The Dark Lord did so many terrible things, but... I never wanted any of this. I really want to believe that. By the way, you're going to fight this new Darker Lord, right? I want to try and make up for my time as the Dark Lord in some way. Would you let me come with you? Yes. Why not? Thank you, I won't let you down. Let's do it. Nice. I'm not sure if this is a permanent team member, if that's just like someone on the sidelines. Probably the latter. Oh, we're not at the end yet. Alright. Okay, now we're at the end. Yeah, usually after a boss fight you just go straight to the end, but there was one more little thing in between, so that was weird. Yeah, you just tag along. That's what I thought. I know I've said this a lot, but this is going to be a weird costume. I don't think Tev is meant to be a Siamese cat, but whatever. Is enemy a Kirby? Maybe. He might not strictly be a Kirby, but he might be of very distant relation, if you know what I mean, like a different, like he's kind of like an alien like him, but not in the same like sort of thing. I can't think of words, but you get what I'm saying. I think Meta Knight is a Kirby. Like if you take the mask away, he's very Kirby-like. But this guy, he's got Kirby feet, but he's got like a human body, so it's like I don't even know. So yeah, we picked up this one a while back. Ultimate Delicacy. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. So this one's not as rare. HP, magic, defense, and speed. Let's see. Who needs this the most? I've been buffing up Moo pretty well with the foods, like in the past session of this stream. I'm gonna give this one to Tej, see if he likes it. Fuck. Good job. The best food in the fucking universe and you don't like it. Nice. I told you he only likes pizzas, like, doesn't like anything else. Doesn't matter if it's the ultimate delicacy, he'll just only want pizza. Yeah, let's continue. I'm gonna change characters now, let's... I'm gonna keep Moo in just so I can level him up to 20. Jontron and Bubbles. Oh, wait a minute. Fuck, I realised I already had 4 there. That's okay, we'll put Jontron in next time. Right, Quizmaster time. Just a minute there. Who has a never-ending thirst for fun and games? It's me, your friendly neighbourhood Quizmaster, Chuck Quizmo. Yeah, I don't know if you can change the Quizmaster. It seems to be the same random me, but I would have liked like a Chuck Quizmo type me if that was possible. Play Curtain Conundrum. Did we do that? Did we do this? Enemy is a Kirby with a human anatomy mod. Yeah, I guess that's true. That's flowy. Yeah, we did do this. Basically just guess the me that runs by the curtains. Zoidberg. Why not Zoidberg? Why not Zoidberg? Whoa, what the fuck? Was that Papyrus? Shit. I actually... I kinda blinked there, so I didn't quite catch that. Fuck. Like, I got a very brief glimpse of it leaving the other curtain there, and I didn't quite see what it was. What a bad time to instinctively blink. Am I going to continue with Kirby Bullet Blast? Maybe? I don't know, I'm kind of doing other games right now. It's one of the lesser, like, it's a good game, but it's one of the lesser, like, games, like, it's one of the lesser games that's lower on the priority list right now, so I don't know when I'll continue that one. Oh fuck. I'm separated. Yep. This seems to happen way too often. I haven't had Brock for a while, so let's bring him back in. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the things that I bought during the MCM Comic Con. Let me see if I've got... I think I've saved the picture onto... Yeah, I do have the pictures. I'll show them in a second then. I have a question about pop stars. Yeah, go ahead. When you hit the monsters with your mic, doesn't it get damaged? Nope, it's completely bash proof. Oh, okay then. So I guess I'll show you the things that I bought. I didn't buy much, I just bought 2 plushies from the Comic Con. Pokemon plushies. So the first one I bought is this one. Got a Jigglypuff. So it looks alright, it's fairly decent quality. Decent price as well. I don't buy plushies too often just because they can be expensive, but this was a pretty decent made one. And I got a totally normal Pikachu plush, like totally not suspicious Pikachu. Yep, nothing suspicious about this. Yep, that's totally regular. He's totally not a different Pokemon masquerading as a Pikachu, nope. So yeah, I bought those 2 during the MCM Comic Con, so that's pretty much my takeaway from the convention. Everybody's on level 14 or level 12 friendship, and then Tev and Brock are like level 5. Also, stop stealing my fucking bananas. Speaking of Brock, actually, I heard that recently, both him and Misty have recently appeared in Pokemon Sun and Moon, the series. Yep, there's enemy. That's the fucking best you can do. I guess without the power of the Dark Lord, he's useless. Spicy dinner. Ooh. Right, okay, that sounds like a good one. Aren't those UFOs part of the Yiga clan? Yeah, they probably are. Bone biscuit, that's a new one. Just a more rare version of the regular bone biscuit. You know, instead of looking to the left or looking to the right, why don't you just stand there for a minute until the lights come back on? Have you ever thought of that? Because we all know what's going to happen. You're going to get hit by something, you'll be pissed off. Oh. Wait, what? What the fuck? What are you two doing? Am I in a relationship with Brock? What the fuck? Okay, I've not actually seen that before. Like, I've bumped into people every fucking time and that's like the first time I've seen something different. Well, I guess Brock is my boyfriend now, so, well. Oh, that one's just MP damage. Oh, hang on. She hasn't attacked yet. I want to see how much her claws are going to do now. Like my Japanese animes. I want to see what happens if she charges her, like if she like scratches her claws for a turn and then does it. Like, because that would do a lot of damage, I imagine. Or pitching in. I didn't quite catch that there, but I think it was about the same. We'll get that ridiculously high number. It's just going to take a little while. Rescued 1,200 people, nice. Right, so I guess I'll keep going until I reunite with the other team. And then we'll move on to Mega Man and Bass for a while. Tev wants to see me. What's up? Passionate reminiscence. Wow, so deep. Okay. I've never been called deep before. So, thanks I guess. I don't know if Moo has reached level 20 yet, I don't think he has. Oh wait, he's not in this team. I'll check that treasure chest next time. I'm just going to focus on reuniting, and then we'll check that the next time I play this. Because I'm just going to go full steam ahead so that we can get there. Keep forgetting to do that. Oh fuck. Alright Bubbles, you know what to do. Thanking you. should probably replenish Bubbles as MP. There we go. Have some of that lovely MP sprinkle and HP. Don't you have a skill similar to Wild Shot? Do I? Way out of tune. Sing atrociously to hurt the enemy greatly and friends quite a bit too. Oh, so this is like an upgrade to the other one. Excuse me. I was trying to talk there, my throat got a bit dry, so I had to clear it. I'm going to take a drink while this is happening. So just bear with me a second. Hang on. Hi, where Tim? Sorry, I was just taking a drink there to clear my throat. Like, it was getting a bit... It was getting to the point where trying to talk was starting to irritate it a bit. Because I haven't had a drink in a while. I'm fine now, I should be good. I still can't believe it. What? That I was the Dark Lord. And... I made so many people suffer. So you remember? Only vaguely. But I had no control over my own body. All I could do was watch the Dark Lord's evil doings. That must have been tough. So will enemy give you a monster to clobber that darn Kirby? You might. I mean, he's been kinda doing that throughout most of the game. I mean, he's been creating monsters to clobber that there MeleeKirby. I think that's close enough. Fortunately, none of them clobbered me. Yawn. 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 Fuck. Don't fall asleep. Ah, it's a monster! Yep, I'm gonna fight solo for this one. At least for now. Nope, I've not beat the game yet. This never happened in your game? Yeah, I think it's an RNG based thing, like it only happens some of the times. Brock is still sleeping. I like how she took none of the damage there and I'm still consoling her. Right, back out you go. But yeah, I've not beaten the game yet, although I'll be beating it fairly soon. Not tonight, but probably the next time. I have heard there's post-game content as well, so I might do post-game content. But I'm going to try finish the main story this week. It's like my Japanese anime! Fucking hell. Like, I know it's not damage, but I need those MP. New skill. Oh yeah, this is way out of tune. Yep, I'll help you fucking make my ears bleed. Since she's getting a little ton, there you go. In your game you made Iron Man the cook. I swear the Iron Chef pun was unintentional. Funny you should say that actually. I don't think I've got a good picture of this. But during the convention, one of the cosplayers was somebody who dressed up as Master Chief from the Halo games, and he was wearing a chef's hat and a chef apron and was holding a frying pan, and on the front of the hat it said Master Chef. I thought that was a pretty funny thing, to be honest. I tried to get a picture of it, but it was quite busy in the area where he was walking about, so I did attempt to take a picture, but it was probably not a very good one. I haven't actually checked since. If it turns out to be a half-decent picture, I'll probably show it next time. I'm just too lazy to dig out all the pictures right now. You got one? Oh, cool, if you want to send it to me then, or... Don't send it actually, give me a link to the Instagram or whatever, or just post a link. Assuming you put it up on Instagram with your other stuff. Like, 'cause that was actually kind of it was one of the funnier cosplayers I've seen. Like, there was quite a few good cosplays this year. Shit ton of Deadpools and Spider-Man this year though. We're interacting again. It's not on there. We've got a lot of time on our hands today. It's time for a new look. Oh god, it's my turn now. I don't think I've actually had a new look yet. Ta-da! Nice. I'm like a more flamboyant James. Like the Team Rocket James. Just much longer hair than usual. It's a shame that's not permanent, it would have been funny to see that for the rest of the game. Let's see, what do you want? Kimono outfit? Peacock fan? Nah. Gonna have Mike back in so we can level up a little bit. Don't even know if we're gonna get to like reunite before I'm done. Like I might just hold off on reuniting for next time. Because I do want to move on to Mega Man and Bass shortly and finish that game off tonight. Nice. Was finally able to grab something. Hot Shot, is this the one you're talking about? 251, nice. Not exactly 300 odds, but still a decent number. Probably see bigger numbers when we get to a boss fight. Oh, speaking of, Snoopy and Charlie Brown? Oh wait, Snoopy and Mist. Oh that's right, Mist is the king, I forgot about that. Couldn't this wait until after dinner? I wonder what's for dinner. Oh dearie me. Yeah, this is kind of a semi-boss rush, isn't it? Not exactly a boss rush so much as it's just spreading the old bosses out throughout this area. About that hyper sprinkle, there you go. Actually, you have one as well. Pincer. 188 plus 91, I think. Good start. Right, I guess we're going to focus on him first. Crap. It was a risk worth taking. Right, one down. One to go. So yeah, it's not really a boss rush in the sense that it's just like all the bosses back to back. But it is like old bosses repackaged for the end game. Just kind of dulled out a little bit. Shit. That would have been good to have the hyper sprinkle active there, but it stopped at the last second. Oh, you sent it? Right, okay, I'll check that in a moment then. There we go. Are we alive? I'll actually get that right now. Let me just finish this dialogue here. Thank you so much! MeleeKirby team versus Gold General Snoopy is one of my favourite anime battles. It's just like my Japanese anime! Right, let me get that picture then. Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, hang on a sec. You might hear beeps and boops because stuff happening. Let me just try to download this image. Right, here we go. So here's that picture I was talking about. So yeah, it was just randomly in the middle of the convention centre. It's just Master Chief, but with a chef hat and an apron, and he's got one of the weapons, I don't know what it's called, And you don't see it here, but the frying pan is like in his other hand. Don't know if you can actually... Nope, can't seem to find it there. And... Oh, hang on a sec. What did I just... Bear with me a sec. Right. You might not be able to see it. Like, the front of the hat says Master Chef. I think you can only see the chef part, but very barely. Yeah, like I said earlier, it was kind of hard to get a good picture in a crowded area because sometimes we could ask people to stop and get a picture of them, but it was just like way too busy to even do that. But that was still a decent picture, so thanks for giving me that to show people. Nice. The royal countenance is restored again. Isn't it wonderful, Papa? You saved the royal Birkin again. You have our thanks. And blast our infernal Dark Lords. Or should we say the Darker Lords? You said nyuk nyuk, but it didn't show off. Yeah, sorry, the picture was in front of the chat there for a moment. I don't think there's any way for me to show that. Like, show that on the stream. Our fight isn't over yet. But if anyone can do it, you can. Good luck. Farewell. Fare thee well. Nice. That will serve me well. There we go. Might actually stop here for now. I don't think we're going to reunite for at least another 20 minutes by the looks of it. So I think this would be a good place to stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop here. So I think maybe the next time we can actually finish this off, because we are pretty close to the end now, it seems like. So yeah, we're not far off, I don't think. And yeah, it's been pretty good thus far, as usual.